Stay away team, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm looking good. I'm back. Making my haircut. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the kid, man. For real, man. Like, check me out. Shout out Chris Brazy, man. Virginia. Y'all know where that's my home state. Alexandria, Virginia. With Street. Uptown. Charles Houston, Ray. Come on, baby. Delray, West Side. The whole Alexandria, stand the fuck up. The whole Virginia stand up, man. Shout out Chris. Again. Shout out Kevin McCall. This shit crazy, cause I watched this interview the other day. If y'all out the loop, Kevin McCall was on an interview and everything was normal at first. And he broke down crying and told the world, things are bad right now. He's on EBT. A lot of things are bad for a lot of people right now. Job security is thin, depending on what your expertise is. Things are bad in the real world. Things are bad in the music industry. I mean, it's really slim pickings for a lot of people right now. And same thing with Kevin McCall. And I don't really want to use this to go into detail of what he did wrong, where he went wrong financially. I don't want to go into detailed legalities. I'm pretty sure a lot of people on YouTube went on there and said you should have got more money for the songs you wrote and all that. And all that is very true. And I'm a Breezy fan saying that, right? From Virginia. But business is business. When you pen something, it is what it is. If you give a product that's worth $10 million, but you ask for $20K, what genius ain't going to steal your $10 million product for $20K? But this is a deeper topic for black men, right? Us black men, and I don't mean to say us, just men in general, but especially, my culture, because in the hood, they've always looked up to the ball players, they've always looked up to the rappers, they always looked up to the dope boys. Now they look up to the scammers. Now you don't even gotta be making no money. They look up to the shooters, they look up to, just about anything. Right now. But black people, man, we gotta learn skills, different skill sets, man. Same thing for Kevin McCall. Music industry, it's very saturated. Everybody wants to be the next big whatever, the next big Lil Wayne, the next big Usher, the next big Glorilla. Everybody wants to be in the music. And I'm gonna say even with the streaming and the blogging game, it's getting a little saturated too. Everybody wants to be academics. Everybody wants to be who are all the big streamers? Kai Cenat. Everybody wants to be because these are the things that social media and the hood and our friends look up to, even though they're really just distractions. But that's another conversation. But we need plumbers, we need forklift drivers, we need cashiers, we need cooks, we need CDL drivers, truck drivers, we need garbage people, we need lawyers, doctors, RNs, assistants, CNAs, we need locksmiths. We need gas attendants. We need FedEx workers, UPS workers, all type of warehouse. We need anything warehouse. We need welders. We need all these things. And one thing about these skill sets, I always, I like to call it unopinionated money. I feel like, especially as a black man, you have a good amount of legal, keyword legal, I ain't say go out there and sell dope. You have legal, unopinionated money, where the opinions don't matter outside of people you physically see day to day when you going to work. And even them opinions don't matter, right? As long as you're respectful, in good standings, come to work on time, respect the supervisors and the co-workers, you don't really got to give a fuck about, how they feel. But we gotta take pride, the same pride we take in trying to rap, trying to write songs, trying to dance, trying to sing, trying to act, trying to be a blogger, a streamer. We have to take that same passion into jobs that give you unopinionated money, where world opinions don't matter. Where it don't matter, singing is different. If you got to think how much R&B and rap and all this shit changes, right? 20 years ago, you had to be singing love songs. Now, if you're a singer, your shit got to be a hybrid of hip-hop, and you got to be talking about fucking somebody else's girlfriend. Chris Brown. No, and I'm not trying to slide on you. I'm just telling the truth. I love you. I'm just telling the truth, right? You did just make a song called I Don't Give a Fuck, right? What was that about? So, this shit changes so much, and if you don't change with it, it's gonna, it's gonna pass you. But you still, look at Chamillionaire. You don't see Chamillionaire doing what Kevin McCall doing. I'm not dissing Kevin McCall. I'm just telling the truth, man. We gotta learn skills. We gotta take pride in unopinionated money and skills. I've been making music since 2014. Ain't made $1 off music. I made 1,000,000% more money driving a forklift or working in a warehouse. Maybe that's my calling. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. I still like music. I'm still gonna make music. Hell, if I make a shit ton of money in the warehouse, let's say I make $250,000 in the warehouse and save it, and I take 20, 30, 50, a certain amount of bands of that, hell, I can still pop in the underground. You know what I'm saying? Skills are important, man. Sometimes your calling is needed to make your dream come true, right? Kevin McCall, go find your calling, man. Find your calling. Start you a stream, a blog. I ain't gonna lie, blogging probably might be a good go for you, because you still got a big network. Blog. Do what Fat Joe and all the other rappers who ain't rapping, who are niggas who done fell off, Cameron, Mace, do what they doing. But, we humans, we got emotions. I'm not coming at Cub for breaking down. But I'm just saying, man, this is a lesson really for the youth. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Have you some skills. Have you multiple skills. If I need to go to cook, I have had cooking jobs. I've been believe it or not, a houseman, which for y'all don't know what that is like a housekeeper. I've been a houseman. I've cooked before. I've worked retail. I drove forklifts for 6 years. Right now, I'm a porter, and I'm loving my job. I'm loving my calling. I've had so many type of jobs. I've been a preschool teacher. I was wiping asses when I was 21, no cap. I've worked at Walmart. I worked at FedEx. Wherever I had to go get some money. Because in my music, I didn't push agendas, so nobody funded my shit. I don't mean to give y'all too much of the game or how this shit go. But all the labels are connected to private prisons, so if you ain't talking about shit that'll get niggas in prison, you ain't getting no record deal, nigga. There you go. Oops, my bad, young boy. My bad, everybody. But, yeah, man. Find your calling and do that shit. Not meant for everybody to be a big rapper, a big singer, a big writer. At the end of the day, what did you rap and sing for? What did you write for? To get paid. To change your family life. If you gotta do something else to get paid, it shouldn't matter. Because guess what? Money is green no matter how you get it, okay? Big and PH, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, switch.